Welcome back to another edition of End of Day Report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports that we place in your hand each and every trading day. Without further ado, let's take a look at these charts. Okay, so the first one we got up here is gold futures, and as you can see, coming in to this week, we are still in that downward bias, even though the market had a little bit of a pop-up today. Just keep in mind that we are in the Kumo cloud of death, and it is a situation where when we're under these type of pressure systems, it's not uncommon for the market to go in and out of the Kumo cloud like this. And we do now have the beginning of a bearish weekly trend momentum reading, so we could see further pullback coming up here. All right, so just wanted to keep that in mind as we head forward here. Unfortunately, the price action is still below the trend line, and we are falling out of the cloud, facing downward. Okay, so that is to be noted as well. All right, this is where you are. You have overhead resistance, and that is a strong resistance. All right, so at this stage of the game, I do believe that all rallies will continue to be sold off. But you still got to follow the reports and just do exactly as the report says, and you should be good to go. All right, taking a look now at Ethereum. All right, so with Ethereum for tonight, we have a rally alert for tonight, excuse me, into tomorrow's trading, as we're testing the top of the Kumo cloud, threatening to break out of the Kumo cloud and go topside. Just keep in mind, there's a lot of resistance around the $400 level at this point, but we do have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow. Looks like the market is flip-flopped again from a bearish to a bullish bias. All right, so this is interesting. The last one we had did get nice upside production. The one before that also gave us some upside production. So we're expecting to see more upside production here as we go forward. Moving right along is Litecoin. That's our next chart here coming up. Litecoin 2 has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. As we have flipped from a bearish to a bullish bias, the overhead trend line resistance is the initial resistance target. And from there, the bottom of the Kumo cloud will be the next one. So we'll see how much momentum can be gathered here. Just remember, regardless of what you see in these videos, it is imperative that you follow and stick to the actual PulseWave reports, because the report has a whole lot more information than what you can see in these charts, and it will really guide you to be on the right side of the market. All right, so just keep that in mind. But we do have a rally alert in Litecoin tonight, just like we do for the Ethereum going forward. All right, so the next one here is the NASDAQ 100. Now, we do have a bearish bias still in the market. We've been getting continued downside production from the crash alert. We now have a secondary crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading, and a bearish weekly trend momentum reading as well. The trend line support is the initial target for this one as well. I think we could see a massive downward movement in this market, as this right here is another failed top like here. So you could be looking at a potentially devastating downward move within the next few days or so. All right, next one here is crude oil futures. What about that oil? Well, it's been flip-flopping all over the place. It's really a macro consolidation phase as we are just trading in this really wide, range here, just moving sideways, but it's a big one. So right now, we have, flipped from a temporary bullish bias from the rally alert. We got that upside production. Now we've switched to a bearish bias, and we haven't received any downside production just yet. But on this one here, the Kumo cloud will be the the target. The question is, when are we going to get there? So right now, you're just really stuck in a trading range right now with not too much going on. But the week is young. Moving right ahead, we have silver. What's going on with silver? There's been a lot of talk about silver. So coming into this week, as you can see, we maintain a bullish bias with pullbacks being bid. And we're getting that upside production from the rally alert back here. Nice upside production today, also creating a bullish pointer. The only question is, as we are here at this trend line resistance, we got a bearish weekly trend momentum reading that is sticking its ugly head up, and that could spell difficult times for silver in the days ahead. Now, I do recognize we're in the Kumo cloud, so the prices like to trade at the bottom and the top of the cloud. So it's possible that we could run up here, test the top of the cloud, and then come back down again, or fall out of the cloud altogether. And that would be devastating to fall out of the cloud at this point and just keep dropping. All right, so that is a big deal, something to watch. But for right now, the bias is still to the long side of the market in the silver. All right, looking at the Australian dollar, keep in mind that this is still forex week. We've extended it due to the very popular demand, and we are still maintaining that bullish bias. All right, as you can see here, the market isn't really dropping. It's kind of like suspended in mid-air. It's acting like it wants to drop, but for some odd reason, it's just not dropping as of yet. So this is a very interesting time for the Australian dollar, which is basically just moving sideways and not a lot happening. We have dropped out of the Kumo cloud bottom side temporarily, which is a bearish sign. So according to all indicators here, even though we maintain that bullish bias with any pullbacks being bid at the moment, it doesn't mean that that's not about to stop and we roll over and fall and drop hard. Therefore, this also is going to be very important to follow the reports so that you won't miss any surprises in this particular market. All right, looking now at the euro dollar. Euro dollar is another interesting one. As we are in this Kumo cloud, remember, prices often tend to run up, test resistance, fall down, test support. But for right now, you can see the bias is still to the sell side with all rallies being bid back down. All right, so as it is, I think that today's rally will probably sell off tonight. And we have a bearish weekly trend momentum reading. And so I think this is going to be strong resistance moving forward in the euro. I think it's showing us that it could be getting very tired up here. All right, taking a look now at the British pound. As you can see on this one, the bias is also still to the long side of the market, with pullbacks being bid back up in the market. But we have a bearish weekly trend momentum reading trying to stick its head up here, and prices are falling outside of the cloud. The question will be, will the market be able to maintain this bullish bias with intraday pullbacks being bid right back up? Or are we about to shift from a bullish back to a bearish bias? Again, stay tuned. You got to watch the reports to know what to do and when to do it. All right, taking a look now at nat gas. We are in the fall, headed into winter, and temperatures are starting to move. Now you can see here, we came in, we had the flip-floppage. We went from a bearish bias, got that nice downside production, then we flipped, got a rally alert, got a head fake here, and then the market fell precipitously, only to come back up and rally into the close. Then now that has produced a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. So this one's flip-flopping all over the place, and then it left us with this massive bearish pointer. So I think if we get any upside production tonight or tomorrow, it will probably reverse again at some point and come back down here and take out this pointer. So very, very, very interesting price action since we had contract rollover back here, which created this big, massive gap that now has been filled. I told you prices like to fill gaps and they like to deal with pointers. So this is where we are on the nat gas. So rally alert for tonight and tomorrow. We'll see if we get any type of production from that. And last but not least, let's talk about the mighty Bitcoin. That's been in the news too. A lot of talk about the Bitcoin. All right, so we got the bullish weekly trend momentum reading. We got an upward bias in the market with all pullbacks being bid back up again. And according to what we're looking at here, it looks like the Bitcoin is off and running. And our initial target that we're looking for of 12.5 seems to now be in play. So 12.5 is in play now for the Bitcoin. All right, let's see what we got here in the live chat. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I see that. I see you. Okay. Could we add the pound Aussie to the forex report? The reports have been great. All right. Yeah, I thought that was already on there, my man. Let me just let me check real quick. Let me see what's up. Because I thought that was on there. That's a good one too to add. Let me see. Give me just a quick second, and I'll see what's good with that. Hold on. I should be able to do that right now, as a matter of fact. Okay, let's see. Forex. All right, let's see. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay. All right. I think we are good here. Let's see, GBP/AUD. All right. Okay. For some odd reason, it was not in the reports. All right. I will go ahead and add the pound Aussie to the Forex report. Give me like 5 minutes, and I will upload a updated Forex report for you to the dashboard. All right. All right, so that's all I got for this evening. Remember, you guys, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Like I said, give me about 5 minutes to update the Forex report. I will add the pound Aussie to that. All right, smash that like button. You know what it is. Oh, you did? All right, congratulations, Tom. Welcome aboard, my man. You're right. It is about time, man. It is about time. And yeah, man, let's get it. All right, see you guys in the AM for the pre-market pulse scan. Peace.